weekend for art here in Chicago. The annual expo is taking over Navy Pier, bringing some of the biggest names in the art world right to our city. But many of the pieces on display, they're a little out of reach for the average person. A more accessible experience, the Other Art Fair is also back this weekend, highlighting work from hundreds of independent artists up at Artifact Events in Ravenswood. I'm joined now by the fair's global director, Nicole Garten, and artist Andrea Caracas. Good morning. Nicole.
Good morning.
Nicole, can you hear me?
Yes, good morning.
Okay, good morning. We'd love to know what sets the Other Art Fair apart from a more traditional fair gallery experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Other Art Fair is known and loved for having all of the artists here in person at the fair. So we have artists from over 8 countries, nearly every U.S. state, and they're all gathered in this room in Ravenswood. And we're so excited. We have 115 artists for people to meet in person. They can hear the stories behind the works and learn about their process and their inspiration. So it's a wonderful way to come out to the fair and meet artists in person.
Yeah, a more personalized experience. And speaking of personalized, it looks like Andrea's working on a piece right now. Andrea, if you can hear me, can you talk to me about what inspired you to start creating custom pet portraits? I think you're working on one right now, right?
Yes, that's right. I'm doing this little cat, Yaya. It's really cute.
Oh, wow.
So I started drawing pets like 8 years ago because I miss my dog too much. So I start exploring the bond between people and their pets.
But what does it really take to turn a simple photo like the one you just showed us into a personalized piece of art? I know, sometimes we look at that and it's much harder than we think, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, dogs and cats are very special and they all have different personalities. I think it's just when I see them, I try to capture just like little quirks that make them really unique. And I just, when I talk to people on the live events, then I get to know the person and the pets, and they get to describe to me like how they feel about their pets and what they like the most. And just hearing them talking about their pets, then I can get like an actual picture of how they behave, and I come out with like the idea of the portraits.
Yeah, because you can really see the personalities are coming through the pictures. Nicole, if we can kind of pan back over to you, one more question for you here. You talked about really the personalized nature of the Other Art Fair, but tell me before we go about a couple other must-see highlights that visitors should not miss.
Gosh, well, this event has something called Nostalgia Core inspiring all of our programming. So people can come out, step inside a special series of installations called Echoes of Connection, step inside an old phone booth and experience a revisited experience of what it's like to connect with moments from the past. We have an also sculptural installation that's inspired by cereal, nostalgic Lucky Charms that you can actually scratch and sniff. So we have larger than life, immersive and interactive installations, hands-on workshops, and are open all weekend for families and art lovers to come out and enjoy.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. Thank you guys so much for spending the morning with us. We can't wait to see more. And have a wonderful rest of your day. The Other Art Fair runs through tomorrow evening at Artifact Events. Again, that's in Ravenswood. And you can head online to buy tickets right now, or you can buy them out on site.